B-2 stealth bombers are beginning to mass on Diego Garcia. This following the deployment of Carl Vinson aircraft carrier battle group to the Middle East in support of Harry S. Truman battle group to the Middle East. This ain't just for the Houthis, boys. This is for Iran. B-2 stealth bombers massing at Diego Garcia in show of force. Is Iran the target? The Trump administration has sharpened its rhetoric against Iran, warning of consequences over material support of the Houthis and persistent pursuit of nuclear capabilities, a flashpoint that continues to destabilize the region's security architecture. This is not for the Houthis. This is not for the Houthis. We're going to go into this story just a little bit. I'm going to scroll down, and we're going to get to the most important aspect of this story. Intel Frog noted that 18 KC-135 Stratotankers has staged out of Key Pacific Hub's Travis Air Force Base, Daniel Inouye International Airport, and Anderson Air Force Base, Guam. Flying under sequential RCHO number call signs, the tankers were soon followed by a steady stream of KC-17A Globemaster III aircraft. This coordinated development pattern suggests a large-scale logistical operation likely involving the movement of strike personnel, munition stockpiles, and mission-essential support equipment needed for extended long-range bomber operations. Intel Frog continued monitoring later confirmed the arrival or inbound movement of at least 7 B-2 Spirits, representing one of the largest known concentrations of the platform ever deployed outside the continental United States. The magnitude of this stealth bomber presence at a single location is exceptional, given the aircraft's usual strategic dispersal and high maintenance footprint. So, in Intel Frog, I'm going to go up here real quick so we can kind of get a little bit of info about Intel Frog so you know this isn't just blowing it out the ass. Intel Frog's buildup were flagged by open source intelligence analyst Intel, who, through publicly available flight tracking data on platform formerly Twitter, identified an unusual pattern of military aircraft traffic. And Intel Frog uses open source data to do analysis such as this quite a bit. 7 B-2s stationed in Diego Garcia. I am guessing this doesn't go into the B-52s, the B-1s that are stationed in other places. They get far less of the catchy headlines. So, this is very concerning. This is a satellite image of Diego Garcia. The B-2 can fly from here and strike targets in Iran and return. This is not for the Houthis. Again, I reiterate, this is definitely not for the Houthis. You do not send B-2 stealth bombers to attack the Houthis. So, this is in coordination with the letter the president sent to the Ayatollah. It would be a month ago now. He sent it on the 6th of March. So about 3 weeks ago he sent this, and rumor is that there is a 2-month deadline. If that's the case, this definitely would go to support that. The Carl Vinson Battle Group is going to take 2 to 3 weeks from time of order to get on station. We are about 3 or 4 days past that order, so they are on their way. The steady stream of B-2s, very likely other aircraft besides the tankers. My guess is you'll have B-52s, you'll have B-1Bs, probably all coming out of Diego Garcia and other air bases in the region. This is about to get very, very serious. Extremely serious. Unless the Ayatollahs come to the table, there is definitely going to be a strike. Most definitely going to be a strike. At first, I thought it would be Israel kind of on their own, but clearly the United States is going to be hip deep in it. Hip deep in it. So we'll see what happens here. But the massing of B-2s outside the United States, like it said, with its maintenance footprint, its stealth needs, this is a big deal. This is a very big deal. And Diego Garcia is an unsinkable aircraft carrier in the middle of the Indian Ocean that we lease from the British, but that we couldn't do without. We would be in a big world of hurt if we didn't have Diego Garcia for our military needs. And that in itself is actually going to be a problem in the next few years. Is the natives of that island chain, they want their islands back. They want their islands back. And we have just redone a lease with the British, who probably won't have any control over the island. So we're going to have to work with them, because I highly doubt that we're going to be willing to move our beautiful bomber base. So right now, B-2 bombers massing on Diego Garcia in show of force. Is Iran the target? Absolutely, Iran is the target. You're not sending billion-dollar aircraft to fight the Houthis. You're just not. But you are sending billion-dollar aircraft to penetrate air defense systems of Iran. Well, why can't we just leave the Middle East? Why can't we just leave the Middle East? Jesus. I'm so sick of hearing about the Middle East. I don't know if we're just going to be able to make attacks and limit them, or if this is going to require more. I have a feeling it's going to be requiring more. Why can't other countries fight their own wars? It's not our responsibility. That part just makes me sick. We're going to do this for someone else. That someone else is perfectly capable of taking care of themselves. Whatever. But for our concern, B-2s are massing at Diego Garcia. Looks like the U.S. military is going to be hip deep in whatever the hell is about to happen. We have 2 aircraft carrier battle groups. I would fully expect more assets to be inbound over the next few weeks. We'll keep our eye open here on this channel. If you like it, hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. I appreciate it.